Hello members, so I'm going to take you through Pulse Health and Fitness's COVID safe setup. Now, have you got your sweat towel, swipe card and water bottle? That is the most important thing. You will not be allowed entry without those three things. When you enter, the first thing we need you to do is sanitize your hands at the sanitizing station here on the left. You can see some PARQ forms on there. We need you all to have filled one of those in. If you haven't done, it's fine. Just take one off there, fill it in when you get home, bring it back in on your next visit. You need to swipe your cards in as you've always done and leave them on the desk. If you haven't got a card, don't worry, you can buy one off us for £2. For obvious reasons, we can't have you using the programme cards anymore, just picking them out yourself. If you would like yours, give us a shout, we will grab it for you, and then we'll give it to you, and you need to then take it home with you and carry on kind of bringing it in whenever you come in. You can purchase drinks, but it's only the ones you can take away. So cans, cartons, bottles of water. Same with protein bars. You can get the protein bars, but you can't have protein shakes. So we can't do teas or coffees either because you can't sit down and kind of relax. Unfortunately, we have to get you kind of in and out as quick as possible, as horrible as that sounds. Unfortunately, because of how our gym and pool facility is set out and located, we can't do a one-way system. So we need you to make sure you give way to people coming down this corridor towards you. So have a little wait here, double check, and then off you go. There are no changing rooms until the 1st of September. They're being refurbished, so you can't use the lockers, you can't use the toilets. Okay, so these will be completely out of use. Don't worry though, because if you do need the toilet, there is still the disabled toilet just that little bit further down the corridor. Now let's take a look at the gyms. So before you enter, again, you can sanitize your hands using this pump action sanitizer here attached to the left hand side of the door frame. Now as you go in, I'll show you now what's available and what isn't. So there's no water coolers available, again for obvious reasons, and we can't have water coolers in use. Treadmills, the right and left treadmill are fine to use, but not this centre one. Make sure, as always, you're wiping equipment down. We need you to do it before and after use. So you can see here the Vario is now located there. No adductor or abductor, unfortunately. You can do this though on the mat or using the pulley systems. So you have got use of the pec deck and you have got use of the leg extension and leg curl. Leg press is fine to use. No lat pull down, unfortunately, but you can do that just as well on the pulley system there. Low row is in use. Left stepper isn't, right stepper is. Shoulder press is in use. As you can see for the bikes and cross trainers, it's kind of out of use, in of use, out of use, in of use. Again, it's just making sure that you're keeping that 1+ meter apart. Now, as we go into the other gym, again, please be wary of each other in the corridors. Heading towards gym number 2 now. So again, you've got your hand sanitizer before you enter. Just pump action like the other gym. Here's quite an important thing to point out to you. We kind of want a maximum of 4 people in each gym room. There will be 3 gym rooms, so that's why you've kind of got this 12 people allowed in 1 hour. We have to be quite strict on that. It's again due to the guidelines by the government on how much sort of space you need around you. So just to show you in this gym, you can use the weighing scales, but all that stuff there is out of order. The rower is fine though. Feel free to use that. The pulley system is also fine, but you need to be wary of people walking past you going to the pool. There's a section here for abs and mat work, but 1 person in that section there at a time. That's how you get up to the beauty salon. Now here's the free weights, they're all fine to use. Squat rack is again fine to use, and so is the Smith machine. Just to point out to you quickly as well, we won't be doing things like fitness assessments at the moment because it's just too confined to have us with you in there. So the third gym, accessing it outside, is the garden room. So we've got this set up as just kind of like with all the extras in really that you couldn't see in the other gyms. So again, you need to sanitize yourself when you come in. You've got your rower, dips and leg raise. You can't access it through that door, by the way. It needs to all be from the outside door. There's a bench here and some kettlebells and a few dumbbells, kind of more the lighter ones really. Abs bench there. Mats again for a bit of a kind of abs and core session. And then you've got a spin bike as well. Nice view, by the way, on that spin bike. So again, if we go back outside as well on the nice sunny days, feel free to use this little grassy area here to do whatever stuff you want to, like walking lunges. You can take the kettlebells outside, you could do skipping, anything you like. So that is the setup at Pulse Health and Fitness currently. Now, don't worry about it, don't stress too much about it, because as guidelines ease off, we obviously will go closer and closer back to the old setup and how things used to be. I know this is a big change for everyone, and it's quite hard to get your head around sometimes. But as you know, there is not a better team of staff in this area running the gym, so we will make sure you have the best experience possible in these sort of strange COVID guideline times that we find ourselves in.